Just had a wish come true. We got one guest off and the other guest on, and we didn't have commercials running. Okay, good to see you again. Hang on a second. Let me read your official intro here. Now to our third round of guests. The Amiable Arts Foundation is set to host Dancing for the Stars to support underserved youth in Jackson. It's taking place this coming Saturday night at 6 o'clock at Union Station, downtown Jackson. That's just right across from the King Edward. And here with me today is Amiable Arts Foundation founder and CEO, Amiable Edwards.
Hey there.
And then also one of her volunteers, one of the dancers, Dr. Justin Turner. Dr. Turner, thank you so much for being here. Amia, thank you for being here again.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me
and
again.
Just to refresh everybody, we've talked about this once before, but not everybody tunes in every day. So
I get it.
Tell us about what's going on.
So we're having our first inaugural fundraiser, Dancing for the Stars. We're looking to raise funds through some of our community leaders, get them to compete for Best Dancer, and our ultimate goal is to expand our program where we serve the underserved creative child.
Yeah.
So as we discussed before, we expanded to piano, ballet lessons, of course we do acting, but now we're saying, well, we definitely need to have a safe space for our underserved creatives, and that's what we're doing here with Dancing for the Stars. And if I can brag, Dr. Justin Turner is also a board member with the foundation. Okay. So he and I are both dancing, and I'm not competing. I'm just dancing. But Doc and his wife are.
Well, see, that'd be like me. I would think that people would probably pay me not to dance. You know, I could raise more money, and I would probably pay you not to have to. So that's.
I will remember that, Walt.
Uh-oh. Okay. I see you got a new category for next year already. So tell us about now, first of all, what is it that attracted you to this organization?
Well, let me first of all say I think I'm a much better doctor than I am a dancer. I'll say that I won't pretend to be a dancer, but I do want to be an answer to get our children from where they are to where they need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Emil and I go back to our days at Jackson State, and she has always had a heart to serve. And when she first reached out to me about partnering with her as part of her foundation, I didn't have an option to say yes. I had an obligation to say yes.
Okay.
So I have seen firsthand what it's like to grow up underserved and not always have the opportunities that others may have. But it doesn't mean that those children are deficient. They're different because they hadn't had the same opportunities. So with Emil giving them opportunities to explore their creative minds, the arts, and being able to see the light bulb turn on. I mean, these children are coming back from working with Amiable Arts Foundation, going to their classrooms and seeing improvement in English, seeing improvement in history, seeing improvement in math, just by igniting that creative part of their mind to let them know that they can be anything that they want to be, Walt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you know, the light bulb coming on, especially with children, you didn't even know they had a light bulb.
Yeah, and they didn't know they had one either. And
Right.
they just know that they like to be a part of the glamour, if you will, of the performing arts. Dr. Turner has come to our Amiable Awards. That's our version of the Academy Awards for our youth. And he always comes and gives a speech. And one of our award-winning directors, he came to me, he said, Mr. Me, I'm gonna be a director, but I wanna be a doctor now.
Oh, wow.
But what it does, what I've seen, is an increase in confidence. So even if this child doesn't stay in the creative lane, I always tell people, you have so many local attorneys who rhyme, right, and make lucrative, that is poetry, and still have lucrative careers. So performing arts, or art in general, I think really we have to have somewhere for the children to have an outlet to enrich their academia, and that's the integrity that I want to protect.
Real quick, on time, the time and the place.
Okay.
Saturday night at?
Saturday night at the Union Station, cocktail 6 to 7.
Okay. Bring your dancing shoes.
Yes, indeed.
And that's a boost. We're going to have a boots on the ground contest.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and your fans.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be right back. Thank you.